Hello everybody, welcome back to the Klaus Restoration channel. Today we're going to be watching a video on renovating the tool area, the working area. So hope you enjoy that video, and like, subscribe, and share. I say that in the beginning, so I have to say it at the end. And here's the best part of the show, the joke. How do you tell the difference between a female snowman and a male snowman? Snowballs. So, what's that good one? So, see you next time, guys. Enjoy the video on the Klaus Restoration channel. So what I'm going to do, fix this back wall here. I'm going to also paint this brown up to a certain point. So I want this like to be a little talk area and a little work area that's going to stay clean, kind of like a stage set. That area over there is going to be the dirty work, where everything's going to get dirty and nasty. So here's going to be the clean side, like a studio area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put things in here. These ones are hair loose. That's what I don't like. It's the way it is with that warped window. I've got this here 4 foot centered from the outside of this right here. Outside of this 4 foot. I'm going to go over 4 foot on that side of it. The studio area, I'm putting these on to help hold the bottoms in good. It helps. I'm using this stapler to do it. And this here is made out of a freezer that broke, and I'm going to actually put a piece of wood on the top, and it's going to be fixed up nice. That's going to have a coating on top of it. It's going to be really nice. What I'm doing, like talking over here, it'll be on top. When I'm not making a video, it will be removed and propped up in the corner, because I got tools in here now, and I'll leave it cracked just a little bit so air can get in and out. This transparent top, it's a shame this freezer had to die, but it did, so it's serving another purpose. So I'm going to nail these in right now. That should work. I was going to use the other bigger nailer on it. Fine. So I'm going to measure this from here to here. You go ahead and cut the Hardy Flex, get it in here. That's where to start on that side. Nailing it on. Screwing it on, nailing it. .57 inches. So we're going to measure 57 inches on those three. And then bring it in here and put it up.
Okay.
I'm measuring and cutting down the Hardy Flex. This is not Hardy Flex Light, it's Hardy Flex. It's measuring down 57 inches. I'm measuring down 57 inches or so. Marking it at 57. If you can't find 57 on the tape measure, pick another number. If you're dumb enough to do that, don't be working. And then now, I got my straight edge combination ladder. This is going to be used for something else, but now I'm not using it. So it's just turned into a straight edge. I made it a tool now to keep this as a straight edge. We're going to put these little clamps here on it. Okay, you're working on the porch. It's such a beautiful night. Why not work on the porch? It's like Dracula said, I will go, but remember this, without me, Transylvania will be as boring as Budapest on a Monday night. It will. Now, I'm going to use the scoring knife. Right here. I got two of these. One's nice and shiny and beautiful, and don't work that good. One's ugly, this one works perfect. Goes to show, pretty don't work. So be careful when you get married, pretty don't work. Way out of focus. It's got a hot build shape. Now, we score. We don't cut, we score. Put some pressure. It's not going to score itself. Go over once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5. Holding at an angle a little bit. Like that, not like that. Like that, at an angle. 6 or so. 7. Don't really matter how many times you score, but you don't want to underdo it. So you have trouble breaking it. But I used to go, this is kind of thick, so I'm going about 7, 8, like that. That hot thing over there, break it. See, the scored side is on this side. You don't bend it up where this is at. You bend it away from the cut. You don't bend it into the cut. You bend it away from the cut. So when you, like I said on the other side, you may not have heard it. So when you break that Hardy Flex, you break it away from the cut, not into the cut. So the cut's on the top, you want to break it in a downward position. You don't need no angle grinder to cut this stuff and cover yourself up in a big cloud of dust and cover everything else up in a cloud of dust. You don't need that. Those scoring tools are made for stuff like this. It's made for gypsum board, Hardy Flex. That's what it's for. You turn the board around like so. It's a board, I thought it was a Hardy Flex. It is. Take it up. take it back there, bend it down, look at that. Comes right off. Look at that. Bada bing, bada bang. And look at that, and I've not even eaten my daily supply of dust. I don't have to wear out them goggles, I don't have to cover my head up, I'm not going to wear a gas mask, none of that stuff. So always remember, if you're doing something, check for the tools for the job. If you're like a DIY person, I've been doing this my whole life. So I consider myself, some people may call me professional, some may call me a jackass. But I've been around tools like this my whole life, I pretty much know them already. But if you're just a DIY person that does this stuff out of the blue, learn about what tools you need and don't go dusting up your place or hiring some jackass that will dust up your place for you. Okay, what I'm doing now, putting this up, is I'm using this cement nailer. This cement nailer uses these very heavy T-nails made out of steel. These are really heavy, made to go through cement and concrete. The reason it's working with the force this thing has, the reason it's working is because it's going into this window frame, and this window frame is really hard. But I can't use it on this centerpiece because the wood is not hard and it's blowing right through it. So I'll get a different nailer to finish this part up, and I'm done with the rest of it. And to be on the safe side, with using this, I'm going to go ahead and put a screw at each end of each one of these, and that's it. Just enough to bear that weight. But I think it'd be fine, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's better to be safe than sorry. And, right now, I'm just going to go through and angle the stapler slightly. Angle the gun, don't put it straight, angle it a little bit, it'll help it not blow through. And always be mindful of where the air is at. See, I angle it too much. Always be mindful of where the air vent's at, because my wife almost killed herself. You can turn it any way you want it. And even me, I've had it go in my eyes before, which is just working and don't think about it. But I always try to think about that.
It went in my nose, suffocate me.
I'm supposed to wear goggles to begin with. If I was nailing in cement, I would wear goggles, but I'm not nailing in cement. So when you nail this, you got to be bisexual. You got to be able to nail with your left and your right hand. Needs any more support, and you get it later. It don't. I don't think it does. Like I said, I'll get this, and I'll fill that little crack with that turtle sealer and that black eye punch. And I'll be well, that's what it says. I ordered some stuff from China to fill it over glue, but they got that stuff as a free gift. And it said it patches turtles and eye punches. What the hell a turtle and an eye punch is? Watch out. Now we're going to put up the last sheet. Got to get that light hooked back up. And then my wife's going to go back in, go back in the house and do her thing. I'm going to finish this up and put the turtle sealer in it and the black eye punch. And then tomorrow I'll probably I'll either roll it or I'll break out the sprayer and spray it, which I can spray it white. This job, well, that part of the job will be done. I want to put my logo back here on it, that monkey, and then Klaus Restoration.
Look, first!
What we're going to do now is we're going to put this back up. We're going to try to center it the best we can. If need be, I'll put bigger bulbs in it for my videos. Well, this is what's going on now. The workroom is finally getting its much needed makeover. Some of the brown paint's gone now. I'm not taking that come off on its own. I'm not taking it off. I'm going to paint over it. Everything's going to be painted white. Got that big giant window covered up. Got this funky ceiling put up as far as I'm taking that damn thing. These tables here, these makeshift tables that I've got will no longer be in here. This whole wall here is going to have one big, huge, long table on it to put everything. This I'll take off, but the wood that I put directly under the back of the wall, I'm not getting that off. It's a cement wall. It's got cement nails in it, shot with that cement nailer that I've got. You rip that wall halfway to hell and back. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna paint over that. I'm gonna paint over those blocks, but they're sticking out. I'll get off. Then I'm even gonna paint over that French cleat piece there. Hello, don't push that. I'm even gonna paint over those French cleats. If I ever take them off, then I'll touch up with white paint under it. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna take it off or not. It's like I said, this is a workshop. I'm not gonna. If this was not a workshop and was something else, I would take everything off the wall, do what I can, rip the wall, replace it with a little bit more cement, fix it up. But because this is a workshop, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna look a whole lot better though when I'm done with it. So this is it so far. Next time it will be seen, it'll have a good white coat of paint on it, and then I'm gonna have to build the long table that goes all the way down here. I've not even got this stuff off the wall yet. I'll do that tomorrow. Then I'll going to mix some paint and we go ahead and paint the wall. The stuff that's up there is going to be painted. Ain't no getting it off without damaging the wall. It's got those nails in it. It's got those steel nails in it.
What are you doing?
Mosquito bite me. I'm mixing the paint because it's got. I'm mixing some paint because it's got to be cleaned out. It's latex paint and primer mixed together. So hopefully, get the water ratio right.
So 10 or 8.
Supposed to put white paint on here, but it's not going on good, so we're going to put brown back on it. Chocolate brown. And I'm going to paint the other part more white.
So, people always be messy when they paint.
Okay, go wave.
This is the table I made of the bench work on. I'm going to put a piece of plywood on it. Popping yellow or hardy flakes. Just have to screw things onto the table. Like,
Are you put plywood?
yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm going to screw some stuff to the table. I can't screw to that hardy flakes. Forgot about having to screw something that pulls down like that. This grow saw tool would be vibrating all over the table, trying to escape. That plywood that just cost $500, but we used on the dog bed. That'll do the top and bottom both. So no. But because the floor is so unlevel, now I have to shim that side because this concrete floor is not level at all. It's level when it's sitting on the tiles that side, it's not here. Alright, here's how it's coming. Still a lot of stuff out. This is just the stuff in this area. Don't count all that stuff in the shipping container that's still in there. For the garage. That area will also be fixed up later on. Still got another day's work. Just got the table in that I built. Got some good storage under the bottom. All the stuff's rearranged again, so I'm going to have to memorize where it is all over again. This stuff in here is just a drop in the bucket of what I have, but the shipping container holds most of it. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to do in here because I don't want to dust up this place real bad. But the others, there's stuff I do want to do in here. The bigger stuff is under the garage, in the garage I mean. And in that area, this still got to be painted white. Put my logo on it and fix it up. Those lights are not working yet either. And there's no wooden top for this that is removable. Slowly gonna get it. Buy another sheet of plywood. Got 2 sheets of plywood. Forgot about this top here. We'll get another one. They're not use plywood, but can't get the city hardware and do what I want now. The laminated stuff can't get it right now, so it's plywood right now. Even my daughter's wardrobe I'm getting ready to build is gonna be plywood, but it's gonna be wallpaper on top of it, so it don't matter. But it's going to change when I'm able to get the laminated stuff again. The wardrobe will be rebuilt. I'll give the plywood wardrobe to my mother-in-law. It's still going to look good, be built good, look nice, all that stuff. It's just I want the laminated version. So it's all coming together, getting it done. It's coming along. It's almost finished. That back panel will be painted. Put the top on this. Stuff's done. And that's what's in here. Now let's take a walk outside. See where the rest of the stuff's at. The ones that cause the most amount of dust I'm not using in there. And that's these right here.
That's my one.
It's these right here. I'm gonna fix this garage back up too.
So much wood.
And then the other ones, the other tools, big bunch of clamps. The other tools, I gotta straighten this back up because I took, there was 3 of these shelves still left, and I took the stuff, there wasn't that much stuff on the one of them, so I took it off to put in the other place. Got my MIG welder here, got my plasma cutter, my DC stick welder, tools like that, 62cc chainsaw, flux cord welding, gas and gasless welding for the MIG welder. Got the end removed off of this MIG welder hookup because I'm changing it. Got the welding helmets. That one's my favorite. These are alright. Of course, the auto darkening. Got the other sliding compound saw here. Shovels things. Corner tracks for the track saw here. Generator down there. Weed eaters. Tile cutter. There's the really long track for the track saw. I've got some more I need to get. But anyway, that is what it is right now. Things are always changing. Stuff's going in different ways and stuff, so that's it right now. I'm finished painting that big block white, and then my wife's going to get the brown on the bottom. I'll touch up the brown on the top a little bit, and then it'll be finished. I'll be ready to put the clear on it over there, and then be done with this thing. Get ready for the print the logo, put it on the back. I'll find somebody to print the logo. Monty Town has it done. But we'll do that, print the Renaissance and the other one both. So right now I need to do, and no matter the painting on this is glass. So the room's almost done. We're going to paint this back panel. It's not painted yet. There's 2 spots up there that we painted. Put the second coat on to dry real fast and put the clear on. We've got this nice looking table in here already. It's not the best in the world, but if it serves the purpose, it's already bubbling here and we'll have to deal with that later. And anyway, that's the way it is. It's cut a little slit in it, the bubble gone. And paint this wall here a little bit. We got the table up. Nice shelves in the back. Got everything looking nice. Got the ceiling in. Got everything's organized different now. So when I find stuff, it's going to take me about a week or so to get used to where stuff's at now. But it's a lot better than it was. It was organized. It was a mess before. It was an organized mess. I still knew where everything was. This is a whole lot better. A lot better. So now me and my 2 helpers are going to go finish that panel and get this done, and then a few little small odds and ends. That's it. So yeah, there's some shooting lights in here now. It's got her stamp of approval. Check the light in here now. Okay, I got the back done. My daughter got a little bit of brown down here. It's alright, because I'm going to put a border around it anyway. White like that in the workshop is going to be not looking that good too long probably. But it's the way it is, it's the way it is. When I got done putting the white acrylic paint on it, which is down here, I put this. This is not orange paint. This just had orange paint spilled on it. This is acrylic solvent based coating. This here is an acrylic solvent based coating. It's transparent. Put it over top of the acrylic paint. Makes it really shiny. It'll bubble up on top of the acrylic paint, but once it bubbles up, you don't add to it. You keep rolling the roller over and over and over it, and it'll start getting kind of spider web looking. When you roll your roller over it, it'll look like it's kind of coming off in like little floating spider webs. When it first starts doing that, you keep rolling it until the bubbles are gone, and then you stop. If you do that too long, it'll start spider webbing too much, and then you've overdone it. But it's already got a few bugs in it. But a little bit of this brown on this wall over here. Got a little bit of brown on that finishing on that wall in the back. And it's finished. Except for the small touches, like I said. Other than that,